Connor, first question here from Cam Tate. Just wants to know about how kind of the energy of the moment that you're going to be in can maybe compensate for any fatigue that you might have this deep into the playoffs, just the excitement.
No, there's no fatigue. We've gotten plenty of time off, 2 days in between games, so there's no real fatigue there. And yeah, it's exciting. Exciting to be back in Edmonton, excited to play in front of our fans, play in this building, and yeah.
Stu, for you, for me, maybe just a thought on the amount of offense your group has been able to generate, yet not give it up a lot defensively, and Connor in particular here, both ends of the ice. Just what you see from the net in terms of your team's commitment to playing defense while still generating all this offense.
Yeah, it's been lovely to see. I think we got a lot of guys that are just fully committed to playing on both ends of the ice, which is, to say the least, it's an absolute need, especially this time of year. So really proud of the group, and we got to continue to bring that, even elevate.
Derek in the front row, left side.
Hey, Connor. I just want to ask you, when you're chasing a series like you guys are, there's obviously two schools of thought when you have the 2-day break. You guys want to play right away because you got the momentum, or now you get a chance to kind of reset and then just focus on the next game. How are you seeing these breaks and this opportunity when you're chasing the series like you guys are?
Well, we don't make the schedule, so it doesn't really matter. For us, it's about getting rest and preparing yourself for the next game. That's all it is. Travel day yesterday, everyone gets the night off, and good practice today, and everyone gets the afternoon off, and we'll be ready to roll tomorrow.
Right side, second row, Josh.
Stuart, it's not easy to talk about the guy sitting beside you sometimes, but what stood out to you? We've all seen on the ice what he's done, but what stood out behind the scenes with Connor leading this charge, pulling you guys back in the series?
Yeah, I could sit here and probably talk about this guy for a solid amount of time. Off the ice, the way that he presents himself, how hardworking he is off the ice, but it's I think the big thing is how he just communicates to us, whether that's just on a day-to-day basis in the locker room. He's got so much confidence in us, and obviously a hell of a player, but the way that he does lead us, the way just for me personally, he gives me a ton of confidence no matter what happens in the game, whether I let in 5, whether I get a shutout. He's always in my corner. He's always patting me on the back and telling me that he believes in me. And then besides that, he always lets me win on the plane when we play games. So it's always a lot of fun when that happens. I got to chirp him a little bit too. So yeah, no, he's an amazing guy. Again, I could talk about him for a very long time.
Right side, front row, Stephen.
Connor, obviously you spend your life trying to get in a situation like this. What has this whole series been like for you, this entire run? Like, are you enjoying yourself? Like, what is your kind of day-to-day feeling about all this?
Obviously you spend your life, working to get into a position like this. You think that when you're here, there's going to be some magic feeling or magic, I don't know. You don't know what to expect. To be honest, it's all been pretty normal. This has always been part of the plan for our group to be in a position like this, playing in big games at home, in big moments, and just another one tomorrow night.
Left side, second row, Jason.
Connor, can you talk about the emergence of your third line, the importance of them, their starting games, their starting periods, and if you said your coach is putting them out there against the other team's top guys, which is usually you get it, and just maybe gives you a little shifter here or there off away from the best. Do you notice that in the game, and how important has that line been for your success lately?
Yeah, they've been fantastic. 5-on-5 and on the kill. All three of those guys are big pieces of the kill. But 5-on-5, as you said, they've been doing a great job going out there against whoever. Whether that's the Barkov line or any other line, they've been fantastic, and that's a big part. Even the fourth line's been great as well. This time of year to win, you need every single person. We've had guys out of the lineup come in and do a great job, and the guys who are out of the lineup are staying ready, when their time is called. So it's really been a total team effort, to get us to this point.
Right side, third row, Matt.
Yeah, Connor, we've seen captains in Stanley Cup finals have iconic moments, whether it was Chara playing with the broken jaw, Stamkos scoring and, playing injured and scoring a quick shift. But how do you embrace this opportunity as a captain and just enjoy the moment and try to create your own iconic moment?
Yeah, I don't think you're thinking about that. Those things just happen. They're a byproduct of being prepared, all the work that we've done throughout the regular season, all the work that we've done through this run. Those moments are products of guys who are ready for the big moment, and there's no group that is more ready for the moment than this one here.
Left side, fourth row, Slav.
Stu, all the numbers show that you've gotten better as series have progressed in this playoff run. Can you kind of give us an explanation why you think that's happened?
Kind of hard to point out one thing. I'd love to give you an answer where it's kind of just where it's very simple and now you know the key to success. But it's a byproduct of the experiences that I go through and what I do with them. It's also a byproduct of how my team plays in front of me. These guys have been nothing but be supportive and play good on both ends of the ice, kind of like the first question I answered there. But to be honest, it's what you do when things kind of come your way, and whether it's good, whether it's bad, it's all about how you respond. And I think for myself, it's just trying to give this team a chance to win every night.
Second row, right side, Mark.
Yeah, Stu, you're from here. It's not that big a town, and every single person's a hockey fan. What's it like, I know you're not out cutting the grass and going shopping here, but what's it like being in Edmonton for Stu Skinner? What's it like? What are you seeing? What are you hearing? What's it like walking around this town for you?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's being in a position like this, I think it's just amazing for the city. I think a lot of people are having a lot of fun, just really enjoying themselves. You are right. I'm letting the wife do the shopping right now, and she's been wonderful, and I appreciate that. But it's every time you drive around, all you see is Edmonton flags. Especially when it comes around game time, you hear honks, you hear people getting loud and screaming "Go Oilers," and it's just a lot of fun. It's very enjoyable, and there's a ton of energy in the city for a good reason. And for me, it's just about enjoying it. It's really hard to get into a situation like this, and being able to embrace this moment that you've worked so hard for is really all you can do.
We'll take a few more. Back, right side, back row, Dan.
Stu, this one's for you too. So the other night, Connor said, we want to drag them back here to Alberta, and well, here we are. You wanted to do this. You wanted to be here. You had to come back anyway. They didn't want to do this, the Panthers. Do you think that makes a difference in the mindset of these last 2 days of one group really wanted this and the other is not happy that they're back here?
I think to answer that question, I would just say I hope so. We absolutely wanted to bring them back to Edmonton. Otherwise, it would have been over for us. And again, we want to do the same thing. We want to drag them back to their hometown in Florida. But it's about taking it one day at a time. We got a really good practice in today, and just preparing to play these guys tomorrow. It's going to be a great task, and I think again, it's just kind of being in the moment and really enjoying playing these guys. They're such a hard-fought team, and it's always such a good battle every time we step on the ice with these guys. So it'll be a lot of fun.
We'll take two more. Right side, front row, Jim.
Stu, on TV the other night, they were playing the music in Florida, and you seemed to be playing along with the music. Were you? And do you have a song that's playing in your head as the game's going on?
No song in my head. I used to do that when I was a lot younger. I would. It was kind of funny. I'd always kind of sing a song while I was playing. But now it's when I hear a tune that's easy to go along with. Sometimes you'll see me bob in my head, and again, it's just enjoying where you are in the moment, having some fun with it. Keeps you a little bit loose for myself. Everyone's different, but yeah, sometimes you'll see me nod to the music for sure.
And last one, right side, fourth row, Tony.
Hi, Connor. In Fort Lauderdale, we briefly talked about your team's ability to stretch the ice and what that's allowed for you guys, especially in the defensive zone. But just to piggyback off that, is your team's ability to adapt to the situation one of the greatest strengths about the group?
Yeah, I mean, we got a great coaching staff that do nothing but prepare us for our opponent and make adjustments where they see fit. And sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But more times than not, they've worked. And yeah, I mean, like I said, they're so aggressive. They want to, jump where the next puck is going. So, it makes a lot of sense to try to spread them out a little bit, stretch them out. And we found a little bit of success doing that. And